Allen and the Buffalo Bills taking on Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks.
Well, they indeed love their football here in upstate New York as you look inside of Bills Stadium in Orchard Park. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the Buffalo Bills. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you, and now we sit, CD, at week 3 of the preseason, and this is the one that the coaches probably think is pretty valuable, right?
Certainly. This is the dress rehearsal. This is the one.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They'll run the screen with Carson. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. It's a gain of 6, but not enough. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Flush to his right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. To throw again, Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense. Why did they call that on?
Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And again, this Buffalo defense there in run support to stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out, fumble. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Tremaine Edmonds.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away. But it does get away and it's second down. Now it's Carson. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further as they get him down well short of the line to gain. With 14-0 the score, this is the NFL on EA Sports. So second quarter, this offense losing and hoping to get the football in the end zone for the first time. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And this a quick slant to Lockett. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield, marking down at the 49. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones in a 1st down.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Eluding the pressure right. That was Jordan Poyer, the safety, in for the sack.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
This throw complete. Wilson finding Lockett. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 28. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Seahawks.
On the jet sweep, here's Westbrook. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 30-yard line, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12. At the Bills' 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he whips that one incomplete there. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and it's 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd down and 12. The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's 4th down. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, able to break that one up.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield.
With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. They'll begin the drive with Carson. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing again, Wilson. And incomplete on the deep ball. Will Disley, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Back to the air, Wilson after the pick six. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
On first down, Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Wilson. And he will find his big tight end over the middle.
Wilson's pass.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 41-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
Down, Seahawks.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Touchdown, Seattle.
So we're in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. Now Wilson on first down. Shakes up, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman... You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Our starters likely to be out there for the third quarter as we get back underway in this second half. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line to the center. First and 10, it's Wilson. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Not much there, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes us 2nd and 9. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Open man is Westbrook, complete. 30, 20, 10, and he is in for the Seattle touchdown. D.D. Westbrook, ready for... Third quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. Here's a handoff to Carson to begin the drive. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
The Seahawks ball carrier.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
43-yard line.
On 2nd and 9. Wilson. That's to the tight end, Colby Parkinson. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
A 3-yard gain.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
They go play action with Wilson. Oh, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays, and kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
Seahawks, 1st down.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
The scoreboard tells the story for them, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Tyler.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Wilson's pass.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
But it brings up
throwing again here, Wilson.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Flushed out right to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
On the 2-yard line.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson.
No quit.
And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle.
To Tyler Lockett.
A 7-yard touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. First try for the right arm of Dalton here. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Dalton. That's complete to Penny Hart.
Andy Dalton.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Open man is Hart. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
To number 19.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 44-yard line. Buying time to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it. Move there, looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
It's now 2nd.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Wilson. The open man is Westbrook. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 20-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. In a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. They'll run forward with a fullback, Sherman. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
And yes, everyone, that was the fullback carrying the football. I know it's a dying breed, it's a dying position for a lot of people, but I still think it's valuable and important, especially one who can carry the ball.
And you need short yardage. What makes sense? Go to a big body, let him plow forward just like he did there.
It's still a big man's game.
Dancing to his left. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. He's back to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He'll get this over to Westbrook. It's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. He's going to let it fly. He's got it at the 15. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular